Students, we are now in part 7 video. Students, from part 7 video only we are going to deeply learn about differential calculus. Clear? So far we have learned some basics in differential calculus. Now only we are going to learn deeply about that differential calculus. See, in exercise now in part 7 video we are going to see the exercise 5.5. So in that what we are going to see is differentiation. We are going to see differentiation techniques. Okay, we are going to see different techniques. Why we are going to see use different technique means to obtain derivatives of the given function. Okay, they will give you one function. We have to find the derivatives. For that derivatives we need some techniques. So students, if you see in page number in your Business Max volume 1, page number 189, if you see they have given some standard result they have given. So in that totally you are having 21 formulas. Okay, all the formulas you have to by God. Okay, in each one problem we'll substitute. Only if you know all the formulas you can able to solve the differential calculus chapter. Clear? So I have written here only 3, 1, 2, 3 I have written. The remaining fully you are going to write in your classwork. Here you should not supposed to write only 3. You have to copy the remaining from your book. Clear? Which is in the page number 189 Business Max volume 1. Clear students? Now today's session shall we start? See, these are the, why I have written only 3 means these are the very most basic formulas you have to know. Because these 3 concepts in all the formulas we will use. So this is the very most important formula. See the first formula, what is that? D by dx of x power n. This is the first formula. D by dx x power n means how we have to write this n will go front. See, this n will come before n into x power n minus 1. This is the formula we will use for all the problems. Okay, all the problems hereafter, this is the formula we will use. Now, d by dx of x, if you are differentiating x alone means we will get the answer as 1. Here, next third one is d by dx of k. If we are differentiating the constant term, here k is the constant. If you are differentiating the constant term means you will get 0. Where only if we are given constant term, if they are asking you to differentiate means that answer will come 0 only. Here d by dx of x, if you differentiate you will get 1. D by dx of k, if you differentiate, k is nothing but constant, if you differentiate you will get 0. Still general rules for differentiation we are having. We are having addition rule, subtraction rule, product rule and division rule we are having. See, I am having only 3, I have written only 3, for that only I am having space. After erasing fully I will write the division rule. Students, this rules also you are having in the page number 190. Okay, you can copy from the book also these rules. See the first rule, d by dx of f of x plus g of x is equal to d by dx of f of x plus d by dx of g of x. Here when we doing the problem you will be able to understand very clearly. Now you understand the rules first. Subtraction rule. Subtraction is nothing but in between plus means here subtract d by dx of f of x minus d by dx of g of x. Here the product rule. Product rule is very product and division rule is very important. Most of the problem will come based under the product rule and division rule only in your exam. So this concept is very important concept, product rule. See what does that means? D by dx of uv, okay, is equal to, first we have to differentiate v. See that when you are differentiating v, you have to keep the u outside. Here, so you have to keep outside. D by dx of v plus next we have to differentiate u. By that time you have to keep v outside. Here v d by dx of u. This in short form how can we say is u, d by dx of v means we can write v dash, minus here v, d by dx of u means u dash. Okay, in short form, when we are using the formula, we will not write this full length. We will use uv dash minus vu dash. This thing only you have to enter into your mind. So, a product rule means immediately what your mind has to strike, uv dash minus vu dash. This is the product rule. A u represent f of x, v represent g of x. Okay, where we will use this formula, where we will apply everything, we will see in the problems in exercise 5.5. That time only you will be able to understand very clearly. Next, still one more rule is there, which is the quotient rule. Now we'll see that now. This is the fourth rule, which is quotient rule. Quotient rule is very important rule. In most of the problem, we will apply this rule. Okay, now see d by dx of u by v. U by v means first we have to differentiate u, so that we have to keep v as such. The next you have to keep as such and you have to differentiate v divided by v square. Okay, in short form, how can you memorize means v u dash minus u v dash divided by v square. Here, this is very important formula. We will apply here even in 12th standard also we will use this formula. Here, next one is scalar rule. Scalar means we will have one constant. C is the constant. We have to keep the constant term outside separately. We cannot able to differentiate constant terms. So we are keeping the constant term outside and the remaining things we have differentiated. Clear why we are keeping the C outside? Because C is a constant. Clear? Still one more rule we are having, that is chain rule. That we will see when we are using in the problem. That time I will teach you. Okay. Now let's enter into the exercise 5.5. In exercise 5.5, the first problem we are going to start now. In first problem we are having totally 8 subdivision. Some of the problems I will do, the remaining left problems you are going to do as homework. Now we'll see the first subdivision. 3x power 4 minus 2x cube plus x plus 8. Students, before entering into the first subdivision, the common formula we will use for most of the problem is d by dx of x power n. The formula is n into x power n minus 1. This is our formula we will use for most of the problem. Okay. First, the given equation you have to consider as y. See, y equal to 3x power 4 minus 2x cube plus x plus 8. Okay, we are differentiating y with respect to x. Y means we are differentiating this y with respect to x. So, how we are writing? Differentiating means what we have to write? D. So, dy by dx is equal to 3x power 4. How we are writing means, see, in this formula we are applying. In the place here 3 we cannot do anything. So, 3 you have to keep as such. Okay, 3 we cannot do anything. You keep 3 is a constant number. So, you keep the 3 as such. Okay, this x power 4 we are applying in this formula. X power n means what? N. This power n will come in front. N x power n minus 1. Isn't it? Similarly, x power 4 means what? 4 x power 4 minus 1. Isn't it? See, here I have written 4 x power 4 minus 1. Clear? Then minus. This 2 is a constant, you keep that 2. We know we should not do anything. Okay, now next x cube we are having. X power cube. So cube how we will write? This 3 will come front according to the formula. X power n means the n will come front. No, so 3 will come front. 3 x power n minus 1. N is what here? 3. 3 minus 1. Clear? Now we are differentiating the x. When we are differentiating the power is what? Here nothing is there means you have to consider the power as 1. So before 1 if comes what it will become? 1 x power already power also we are having 1, here minus 1. So minus 1. So 1 into x power 1 into x power 0. X power 0 is value is what? 1 only. Anything power 0 that will become 1. So 1 into 1 is what? 1. So we are getting 1. Here the last one we are having only the constant term. In rule itself we have learned when you are differentiating only the constant term means it will become 0. So plus 0 we have written. Here now 3 into 4, 12. X 4 minus 1 is 3. Clear? Minus 2 into 3 is 6. X 3 minus 1 is 2. Plus 1. Plus 0 we are leaving. Clear all of you how we are writing this? Clear? Shall we see the next problem, second subdivision? See, the second subdivision question is 5 divided by x power 4 minus 2 divided by x cube plus 5 by x. This is our second subdivision question. First step what we have to do? We have to consider the given question as y. Y equal to 5 by x power 4 minus 2 divided by x cube plus 5 by 6. 5 by x. See, all the x we are having in the denominator. Okay, we have to bring the x to the numerator. For that, in 8th standard exponents and powers, we have learned one formula. Isn't it? 1 divided by a power m means this denominator term if you are bringing up means the power will become negative. Okay, so according to this formula, we are writing in the next step. The numerator part we are not changing anything. 5 x power positive 4. You come to the numerator, it will become negative 4. Here minus 2. This x cube if come to the numerator, it will become minus 3. Plus 5. This x if come to the numerator, it will become minus 1. Clear all of you? Next step we are doing differentiating. Listen, hereafter I will write in short form. You have to understand. See the first question I have written the full sentence. No, differentiating y with respect to x. With respect to x in short form how we will write means with w respect or to x we will write. Like this in short form we will write. You have to understand it. Okay, but if you need you can write in a classwork or the short form, but in your exam you have to write in the full form. Clear? In the exam and test you have to write in the full form only. Clear? Differentiating y with respect to x. So what we will write? Dy by dx we will write, isn't it? Here 5 we have to keep that 5 as such. X power minus 4 we are having. What is our formula? If the n is in the power, that n will come front, isn't it? That, see, I will show you now. 5 x power minus 4 is our formula. Sorry, is our question. So you keep the 5 as such. Okay, we cannot do anything. 5 is a constant. We leave that. Now this is according to the formula. This x power n means this n will come front, isn't it? Now open the bracket. On the power we are having minus 4. Then x. Here also x we are having, right, x. Minus 4. In formula 1 minus 1. In formula 1 we are having. Okay, close the bracket. Clear? What we are getting? See, 5 minus 4 x power minus 4 minus 1. See that the same only I have written. Minus 4 into x power minus 4 minus 1. Clear? Next for this if you do what we will get? Minus 2 we have to write as such. This power minus 3 will come before. Minus 3 x already in power minus 3 in formula minus 1. So that minus 1. Clear? Plus 5 we are writing. Okay, plus 5 we are writing as such. In power what we are having? Minus 1, that will come front. So minus 1 into x. This power minus 1 in formula minus 1. Clear? The next step what it will become? 5 fours are what? 20. This minus is there. So what you will get? Minus 20 x power minus 4 minus 1 is what? Minus 5. Isn't it? Same thing I have written here. 5 fours are 20 minus x power minus 4 minus 1 is minus 5. Here next step. 2 3s are what? 6. Minus into minus it will become plus. X power minus 3 minus 1 is minus 4. Clear? The next step, 5 ones are 5. X power minus 1 is minus 2. Clear? So minus 20 divided by x power minus 5 means, so according to the same formula, if we are having the power in negative, if you want to bring the power in positive means, we will write 1 divided by a power m. Isn't it? So your power is in negative. So we have to make it in positive means it will go down. All the values will go down. Okay? Clear all of you? This format only they have given the question, no? So same format we will end up. So minus 20, this x power minus 5 goes down, it will become x power positive 5. Similarly plus 6 in the numerator, this it goes down, x power positive 4. Minus 5 it goes down, x square. Clear students, both the problem? We will see the next subdivision. This is the third subdivision. See what is the question is, square root of x plus 1 divided by 3, right, like the square root if they have written means which is of cube root. Inside the square root they have written 3 means it is cube root. You have learnt in lower class, isn't it? Only if like this line is there means it is square root. Inside this line if you are having 3 means that is cube root. Clear? So root x plus 1 divided by cube root of x plus e power x. We have to differentiate with respect to x. The first step is what? We have to take the question as y. Let y equal to root x plus 1 divided by 3 root x plus e power x. See, I want to tell you one thing. See, I have written here. Root, only root means it is 1 by 2, which is of square root means 1 by 2. Okay. Inside that line, if you are having 3 means that is cube root, that is 1 by 3. Clear all of you? Only the square root symbol is there means it is 1 by 2. Inside the square root symbol if you are having 3 means it is cube root. We will have to write 1 by 3. Clear? For your understanding I have written. If you need you can write in a class book in the pencil side. Okay. So we are writing y equal to square root of x plus 1 divided by cube root of x plus e power x. This is our question. What we are doing? First, before differentiating this question, we have to convert. If we are having square root means what we will do? We cannot do. So we have to convert it some steps. Then only we can differentiate. See what we are doing is y equal to square root means what I have told, whole power 1 by 2. So x whole power 1 by 2 I have written plus 1 divided by cube root. Inside the square root if you are having 3 means it is cube root. Cube root means I have told you 1 by 3. So x whole power 1 by 3 plus e power x. Okay. Next, after this step still we are having one step which is y equal to x 1 by 2 plus x. This x it goes up numerator. So I have told you in the second subdivision itself 1 divided by a power m means if the power want to go to the numerator means the value if you want to take to the numerator means it will become into negative. I have told you no. So if this x is going to the numerator means the power 1 by 3 it will become negative. You should not put 1 divided by, you should not put by that time. Only x whole power minus 1 by 3 plus e power x. Okay. Now we have got all the x in the numerator. Okay. Now we can differentiate easily. Differentiating y, w means with, r means respect, with respect to x. Okay. Now how we will do dy by dx equal to what formula we will apply? X power n formula, which means what? N into x power n minus 1. That is our formula. In the power what we are having? 1 by 2 x into 1 by 2 minus 1. That is our formula. Plus this minus 1 by 3 comes friend. Minus 1 by 3 x minus 1 by 3 minus 1. Clear? Plus e power x. Here we have differentiated. The next step what we are writing? 1 by 2. The same step we are simplifying in that side. You see. 1 by 2 we are written as such, isn't it? 1 by 2 there also, here also 1 by 2. X. 1 by 2 minus 1 we are having, isn't it? 1 by 2 minus 1. Whether do you have denominator here? No denominator, considered as 1. Now we have to do cross multiply. 1 into 1 is 1. 2 ones are minus 2, in between minus sign. Divided by 2 ones are 2. So 1 minus 2 is what? Minus 1 by 2. Here, this and all very small, simple calculation. You cannot show this in the steps. Okay. So we are writing directly minus 1 by 2 in the power. Clear? Plus we are having plus minus 1 by 3 x whole power minus 4 by 3 I have written. Why I have written like that? Can anyone say? Because what? Minus 1 by 3 minus 1 we are having, isn't it? Here no denominator, considered as 1. Again the same method we are doing cross multiplication. 1 into minus 1 is minus 1. 3 into minus 1 is minus 3 divided by 3 ones are 3. So minus 1 minus 3 means minus 4 by 3. This is our answer. So only minus 1 by 3x. This answer minus 1 by 3 minus 1 answer is what? Minus 4 by 3. Plus e power x we are writing. Why we are writing e power x the same itself? Why we are not differentiating that e power x? We are differentiating. See the formula? Differentiation of e power x value is what? The same e power x only. Clear? Clear all of you? D by dx of e power x, the value is what? The same e power x. So we are writing there same e power x, and here also the same e power x. Clear all of you how we have written? Now if you see this 1 by 2 we are writing here. Then see all the x power values are in negative. So we have to bring that x values to the denominator. So if all the x values if comes to the denominator, it will become into positive, isn't it? So 1 by 2 already we are having. This minus 1 by 2 if go to denominator, it will become positive 1 by 2. Plus into minus is minus. Already 1 by 3 we are having 1 by 3. If minus 4 by 3 if goes down, it will become positive 1 by 4 by 3. Plus e power x. Okay, next step. 1 by 2. What 1 by 2 means? What I have written? It is square root. It represents square root. So this 1 by 2 means square root. So in the next step we are writing square root of x. Here minus 1 by 3 x 4 by 3 we are having. 4 by 3 means what? 4 by 3 means 4 into 1 by 3. Isn't it? 4. So what we are writing? We are writing 3. So 1 by 3 means what I have told you? It is the cube root. So inside the square root if we are having 3. So I have written cube root of. So 1 by 3 went. Remaining is what here? 4. So x power 4. Clear? Here 4 by 3 we are having no. So 4 by 3 how can we write? 4 into 1 by 3 we can write. Isn't it? So 1 by 3 means cube root. See all of you, you should not put 3, you should not put 3 into like this. You should not put inside the square root. Inside the square root, in this place you have to write the 3. Clear? So 3, 1 by 3 went outside. So it has become into cube root. So now remaining is what? Power 4. So plus e power x. Clear all of you the third subdivision how we got the answer. Next we will see the next subdivision. First subdivision. Now we are going to see the first problem. Fifth subdivision we are going to see. See here x cube e power x we are having. See like this, if you are both the terms if you are having in the both the variables we are having in the product means we have to go for product rule. What is the product rule we have written? Okay, what is the product rule we have written? D by dx of ub is equal to ub dash plus bu dash. Okay, when I am teaching itself, product and quotient rule are very important rule I have told you. Isn't it? Okay. Now the first thing x cube you are going to take it as u. This e power x you are going to take it as v. Clear? Here only we are having two variables, which is both of them are in product. So which means we have to go for only product rule. So product rule formula is this only. U, V we are having. So first value you take it as U and the second value we are going to take it as V. See, first when your first step what we have to do, we have to differentiate V. By that time you have to keep the U as such. You should not do anything U. What is given the question U, that the same thing you are going to keep. Clear? Shall we start now? See, in the box itself I have written this is the product rule. Differentiating, DIFF means differentiating. I have told you the first problem itself. Hereafter I will write in short form only. I have told you, isn't it? Differentiating Y. Okay, with this Y we are differentiating with respect to X. We are differentiating. Okay, now here we have what formula we are applying is product rule. Product rule we are applying. See, dy by dx I have written. First u, what is u? X cube. So you keep that x cube as such. V dash means only the v we have to differentiate now. Okay, differentiate means d by dx of v dash means no, v is what? E power x. Clear all of you? U means x cube. V dash is nothing but if you are differentiating v, that is our v dash. Clear? If you are differentiating the v, that is our v dash. So to differentiate v, how we will write? Differentiate means d by dx of e power x. Clear? Plus. This plus in formula plus. Okay, v. What is our v? E power x. Now keep the e power x as such. Okay, now what we have to differentiate? U dash. U dash we are having, which means what is our u? This u we have to differentiate. D by dx of what is u? X cube. Clear? If you need, I will explain one more time. You will see u v dash. U we have to keep as such x cube. V dash means we have to see v. So d by dx of v is what? E power x. Here in formula plus, so plus v now we have to keep as such e power x. Next u dash, so we have to see u, d by dx of x cube. Okay, now only we are going to differentiate. Here u is what? X cube. D by dx of e power x value is what? We have seen in previous fourth problem. What is the value for that? The same e power x itself. Students, all the formulas you write in the side. Only then if you are writing for more times it will enter into your mind. Clear? In exam also all the formulas we need in the side. Only then they will give you mark. Here, so d by dx of e power x, if you differentiate, you will get the same e power x, the formula. So, you are writing e power x in plus e power x, so same e power x. D by dx of x cube. X cube is nothing but what? X cube means what? It is the formula of x power n. So, x cube, if you differentiate, what we will get? This 3 will come, friend. So, 3x. Here formula is what? N minus 1. Here n is what? 3. So 3 minus 1. So 3x, 3 minus 1 is what? 2. Clear? So 3x, 3 minus 1. The next step, this already we have done. So the same thing there also you are going to write. X cube e power x. We are writing plus e power x into 3x. 3 minus 1 is 3x square. Clear all of you? Here the next step, see I have underlined using green and purple. See, first you see both the purple x cube. In the first term also we are having x. In the second term also we are having x. Similarly in the first term also we are having e power x. In the second term also we are having e power x. So in both the terms we are having x and e are common, isn't it? So take that commonly out. E power x dot x square x plus 3. Clear? Okay. If you take e power x commonly out and x square commonly out, means in the first term we will have only one x. In this term e power x already outside, x square also already outside. Remaining is what? Plus 3. Clear all of you this problem? Fifth question all of you are clear. Next we will see the seventh question. Seventh question. x power 4 minus 3 sin x plus cos x. That is our question. First step, what we have to do? We have to consider the given question as y. So next step, differentiating y with respect to x. So dy by dx is equal to dy by dx equal to d by dx of x power 4. First we are going to differentiate, then minus 3, this 3 is a constant, so we are writing 3 as such. D by dx of the sin x we are going to differentiate, plus only cos x is there, so d by dx of cos x. Students, I told you to write 21 formulas, isn't it? So in that formula, if you see, we are having 16th and 17th formula is what means d by dx of sin x is equal to cos x, d by dx of cos x is equal to minus sin x. Sin means cos means sin, but cos alone we are having minus sin. Clear? So if you are differentiating sin means the answer will be cos. If you are differentiating cos means the answer will be minus sin. Clear? That the minus you have to concentrate. If you are writing plus sign means it will become old problem, it will become wrong. Clear all of you? So d by dx of x power 4. X power 4 means what formula will you apply? This formula. So 4 x power 4 minus 1 minus 3 d by dx of sin x, answer is what? Cos x. So minus 3 cos x. So here plus only we are having, but d by dx of cos x answer is what? Minus sin x. So plus into minus it will become minus, so minus sin x. That's all, over. The sum subdivision is over. Clear students? Clear all of you? Next we will do the second problem in exercise 5.5. Students, now second subdivision we are going to see. Second subdivision, this is the first question. See that e power x divided by 1 plus x. That is our question. The second subdivision fully we are going to apply the quotient rule. Why means all those things will be in a divided form. So we are going to apply in the u by v differentiation. No, I have told you the formula, no, quotient rule formula. So when I am teaching that, I have told you that is a very important formula. So that u by v method we are going to differentiate. See, first step is what? The given value question you have to consider as y. Okay, using quotient rule. So what is the quotient rule means? D by dx of u by v is equal to vu dash minus uv dash divided by v square. This is the formula. Clear? The numerator part you have to consider as u, the denominator part you have to consider as v. Clear? What they were saying according to the formula, first we have to keep v as such. V is what here? 1 plus x. So 1 plus x we are writing. U dash means we have to differentiate this u. This u we have to differentiate. So d by dx of u is what? E power x. Okay, in formula we are having minus, so minus. Here next u, we have to keep u as such. So I am writing now e power x. Now we have to differentiate v. So which means we have to differentiate this v. D by dx of 1 plus x. Here if we are v means v only, v means we have to keep v only. U dash means we have to differentiate u. So we have to write d by dx of e power x. Here like that we have to write divided by v square. V square means what? Here what is v? 1 plus x. So you write 1 plus x the whole square. Students, you should not write equal to u equal to v. For your understanding, I am writing like that. If you need, you can write along with the pencil. Okay, this is the u, this is v. Okay, still now you are beginner for this, I am writing. If you become familiar means you don't need to write anything. Okay, you itself will know. Now the next step what we are going to do is 1 plus x, that we no need to differentiate. Okay, so 1 plus x you are going to write 1 plus x itself. Next, d by dx of e power x formula is, what is the answer? E power x. See there I have written in the bracket. This formula we have done in the exercise first subdivision. First problem itself in 2 or 3 problems I think so. So d by dx of e power x is what? E power x, if you differentiate, we will get same e power x only answer. So 1 plus x and next into e power x minus e power x d by dx of 1 plus x we are having, isn't it? So this d by dx if go to 1, d by dx of 1 is what? 0. Why d by dx of 1 is 0? Because 1 is a constant. If you are differentiating only the constant term means you will get the answer as 0. Next we are taking the d by dx inside to x. D by dx of x. X if you differentiate you will get only 1. Okay, so now e power x, yeah, this d by dx value is 0. So x if you differentiate 1. So 0 plus 1 is what? 1. I have written directly. Clear? Divided by 1 plus xd whole square. The next term we are taking this e power x inside. What we will get? E power x into 1 is e power x plus e power x into x is x e power x minus e power x into 1 is e power x. Here we are plus e power x and minus e power x will get cancelled. Remaining is what? X e power x divided by 1 plus x the whole square. That is our answer. That is the answer for second question, first subdivision. Here the bracket I have written out that everything you are going to write in the side. Then only you will know when you are reading for the test and exam. Clear all of you? Next subdivision we will see now. Students, in second question, second subdivision now we are going to see. See, it is also in the division form. So we are going to apply the quotient rule. So what is the quotient rule? We d by dx of u by v. So the numerator part you have to consider as u, the denominator part you have to consider as v. What is d by dx of u by v formula? V u dash minus u v dash divided by v square. Clear? Now the given question you have to consider as y. Differentiating y with respect to x. So how we have to differentiate? See, dy by dx equal to v. Denominator is v, so we should not do anything v. Whatever the v value they are given, the same you are going to write here. Next, u dash they have given. So which means what? U term, u that fully we have to differentiate. So how I am going to write is d by dx of u. X square plus x plus 1 I have written. In middle in formula minus, so minus. Now you have to keep as such. So u is what? X square plus x plus 1 I have written. Now we have to differentiate v. So what is our v? This is, so d by dx of v you are going to write. Divided by v square we are having. This is the v, no? So you are going to write that whole square. Clear? The next step, x square minus x plus 1 we are writing as such. The next step then what we are having? D by dx of x square we are having. So d by dx of x square if you differentiate what we will get? See, d by dx of x square. Isn't it? So according to formula, what is the formula? D by dx of x power n is equal to what? N into x power n minus 1. Isn't it? So this 2 will come front. So 2 into x power 2 minus 1. Isn't it? So 2 into x, 2 minus 1 is what? 1. So you will get 2x only, no answer. So that is only I have written 2x. Clear? This d by dx you have to take it inside. D by dx of x square, d by dx of x, d by dx of 1. Everything you are going to write. Clear all of you? Now this is the d by dx of x square value. Similarly you can write d by dx of, next is what? X term. So I have told you d by dx of x is 1. Okay. Next one is d by dx of 1. D by dx of 1 constant, if you differentiate we will get 0. So what is the answer we are having? 2x plus 1 plus 0. Okay, see here we are having 3 terms, isn't it? X square, if you differentiate we are getting 2x. Then d by dx of x, if you differentiate we are getting 1. Then d by dx of 1, if you differentiate we are getting 0. So this x square minus x plus 1 I have written as such. So for this d by dx, this full term, what we are getting? 2x plus 1 plus 0. So we can write 2x plus 1. Clear? Minus. So this this is u we are writing as such. Now we are next differentiating d by dx of x square. Again d by dx of x square answer is what? 2x. Clear? So I have written 2x. Then d by dx of x 1. So in middle minus, so minus. So d by dx of 1 is 0. So that we no need to write. Clear students? If I say what is the differentiation of, for example I am telling now, differentiation of x power 5, if I say, immediately what you have to say the answer, what will you say? The 5 will come front, then x in this one will reduce, so which means 4. Okay, immediately you have to say the answer. D by dx of x power 5 if I ask, 5x power 4. Suppose if I am asking d by dx of power 8, if I am asking 8 whole power 7. Here if I am asking 4, what we will say? 4x power 3. Clear? This is very easy. So if this and all, we no need to enter into the step. So only I have written here directly the answer. Clear all of you? Shall we move to the next exercise now? Sorry, next step. Shall we move? See, here next x square we are taking and we are multiplying to each. X square into 2x is 2x cube. X square into 1 is x square. Then we are taking x. Minus x into 2x is minus 2x square. Minus x into plus 1 is minus x. Then 1. 1 into 2x is 2x. 1 into 1 is 1. Clear? All the 3 terms you are going to multiply with this 2 term. Clear? So first x square into 2x is 2x cube. X square into minus 1 is minus x square. Then x into 2x is 2x square. X into minus 1 is minus x. 1 into 2x is 2x. 1 into minus 1 is minus 1. Clear? The next step, 2x cube we are writing plus x square and minus 2x square. Plus x square means before what number we are having? 1. So 1 minus 2 is minus 1x square. Similarly, 2 minus 1 is what? Plus 1x plus 1. Minus 2x cube. Here 2 minus 1 is what? 1x square. So similarly 2 minus 1 is 1x minus 1 divided by x square minus x plus 1d whole square. Clear students all of you? Now we are writing this and we are taking the negative sign inside to each term. So we are up to here I am writing as such. Removing the bracket and I am writing. Now we are taking the minus inside. So minus 2x cube. Minus into plus is minus x square. Minus into plus is minus x. Minus into minus is plus 1. Now if you see, this is plus 2x cube, here minus 2x cube, here plus x and minus x will get cancelled. So remaining what are the values we are having, we have to write. See students, this problem is very big, so I am writing the page number. Why I am writing the page number? To write your classwork in the correct format I am writing. So in the next remaining problems we will see in the page number 2. Clear all of you how we are doing this problem? Students, see what are the things we have cancelled here. Here 2 plus 2x cube minus 2x cube we have cancelled. Plus x and minus x we have cancelled. So remaining what is there? Minus x square minus x square. So minus x square it will become, here 1 is there, here also 1 is there. So you will get minus 2x square. Clear? Then plus 1. So it will become plus 2. So plus 2 divided by the same denominator I have written. Okay. See in the numerator part, both the terms we are having 2. So we can take the 2 commonly out. See, I have taken the 2 commonly out. So if I take 2 commonly out, I am writing the first positive term. So 2 into 1, this term. Then 2 into minus x square, this term divided by the denominator. Clear, students? For this problem in book question, they have given the wrong answer. So this is the correct answer. Clear, students? Next we'll see the third subdivision. Students, third problem and fourth problem we will see in the next session. Now with this session is going to finish it off. Now this is your assignment. See, totally you are going to do 5 problems as homework. I have written the page number, exercise in first question, fourth problem, sixth problem, eighth problem we have left when I am doing, isn't it? So these problem you are going to do as like how I did in the first subdivision in video. Clear? The second problem, if you see the same page number, same exercise in exercise 5.5, second question, third subdivision alone you are going to do. First you go through the video thoroughly, then you can start doing the homework. Clear? Third question is a creative problem. The question is differentiate with respect to x. See the question they have given in the fraction as like the second problem. Okay. So if they are given in the fraction, you have to go for quotient rule. This is the quotient rule formula I have written. You have to solve. For this question, the answer is 15 divided by 2 minus x, the whole square. This answer you have to get. Clear, students? Now this, how we are going to do has like second problem in exercise 5.5. Clear, students? The remaining third and fourth problem in exercise 5.5, we will continue in the same part 7 video only, but not now. The next session we will see. Do the homework correctly, maintain the classwork neatly, students. Thank you.